Alright guys, name is Tyler aka Nanogenix, and today guys we are talking about fused Zamasu and the Spirit Sword Trunks. It felt so weird. Actually on the official Facebook page for Dokkan Battle they're calling him Fusion Zamasu. It feels weird saying that. I believe we've seen some translations where it has actually called him Fused Zamasu and everything else. I remember when he first released on Dokkan about 5 months ago when he first came out on the anime and stuff. I think we even kind of called him that, or there was always this confusion of is he fused, is he merged, and I think some of the translation says merged, some said fused, but anyways, regardless, the official Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle Facebook page is saying Fusion Zamasu, so that appears to be what his name will be. Matter of fact, it's Wrath of the Absolute God, Fusion Zamasu. Now, the reason why I'm making this video today, the reason why this is coming out at anywhere time if you're watching this at the moment that it's dropping on my channel, is the fact that as we're recording this just a little bit ago, Fusion Zamasu was announced, and then right before me actually starting to film this, the Blade of Hope and Dream Super Saiyan Trunks was announced on the official Dokkan Battle Facebook page, which I will put a link down in the description below. Now, I'm not going to show those videos here today on this video. You guys can go check those out if you want. We've seen plenty of gameplay from them if you've been here on the channel for a while, because I can't say that for Merge Zamasu here. Fuse Zamasu, oh my gosh, it's gonna, hopefully I can get fused, like programmed in like quickly. We actually haven't played with him that much. There was a huge arc here on the channel where we tried to pull him on the JP version, but not so much. We have not used him all that much. I've used the Trunks quite a bit, but I thought we'd just talk about, we take a look at the kind of the teams you might be running if you're trying to pull these guys. And just take a look at their cards as well. So anyways, I just wanted to have him on the screen as the start of the video. Let's go ahead, let's go back. You can see all the stuff I have there. Let's go to intelligence, and boom. As you can see, I literally currently on here, I could feed them into another unit, which I probably need to do, but I literally have 11 of this Trunks sitting on my Japanese Dokkan Battle account right now. Absolutely ridiculous. I need to UR them out and then feed them into another Trunks to get some use out of them. Assuming we aren't going to get another one of these, which we probably will get another future Trunks that is pretty much this guy, but still. Anyways, both of these guys are now coming to the global version of Dokkan Battle very, very soon. In fact, the last few times we've had this, so for Black, it was announced and he was here within, I think, 3 days, 4 days, something like that. I think the latest 5 days. And with Rose and our boy Blue Vegito, I believe it was 4 or 5 days after they were announced on the Facebook page that we had them in the game. So we can probably expect these to be here somewhere between like Wednesday and Friday of this week, which is kind of crazy. And we'll do a more traditional, should you summon, we'll do a more traditional going over the actual like units, maybe going more in depth on the units, that'll be on the banner and everything else a little bit later this week. But right now, what I wanted to do is hop out of this, go over to this, go and look at my teams, and I went ahead and created, go over and look at my teams. I created 2 teams, and I limited myself, obviously, to what is currently out on JP, or what's currently out on Global for what I could run in these teams. So I included this guy. Now, this guy could be swapped out for other people. You could obviously run Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku, you could run AGL God Q, you could run, for a Siller, you could run Super Physical Gotenks. I just kind of threw him there as a filler. And also, too, this is also doing this based on the fact that you have pretty much every God unit up until now, which you probably don't. I think your average Dokkan Battle player probably has 1 or 2 of them. I say that. This guy at work recently got into the game, and he has, like, every God lead. It's ridiculous. He's, like, maybe spent $100 on the game, and somehow, and he's just like, oh, yeah, I pulled this. I'm just like, dude, get out of here. I've had to brute force, like, almost everything. It's ridiculous. Anyways, still yet, though, hopefully you have at least one of the 6 on the screen. So if you are going to try and pull for this Rage Trunks, hopefully you can try and fit one of these in, fit 2 of these in, and then hopefully you can kind of fill it out with an AGL God Q or other good units, right? Because I'm going to actually look at your card, because he is a +1 key to all super types, as well as HP attack and defense plus 70% up. And then his passive changes strength key orbs to intelligence key orbs and gives you plus 15% for every key orb that you obtain. So He is obviously, so the way most people run him, and I'm getting so off track because I'm sitting here, I'm thinking about what I want to talk about with Zamasu, but what a lot of people do with this guy is they will actually run him as their lead and then grab a blue up as the other leader, because blue gives you that 3 key. So you're at least going into the game without including the links and stuff you're gonna get off characters at +4 key. And then you're still getting that plus 50% to HP attack and defense from blue, and the same thing people do with him, they do for Merge Zamasu as well. So they run him as their lead, and then they'll pick up a Rose as their friend. For the most part, that's what we did back during this current meta, looking at them. I don't think Merge has too much into him. Oh, actually, he has 11 on crit. That's actually not too bad. I think Merge actually has a built-in crit in the attribute system. Anyways, there you go. That is, keep calling him Merged. Oh my gosh, Fused Zamasu. Holy crap, guys! It's gonna be so hard. We called him Merged Zamasu for over 6 months. It's gonna be crazy hard to stop saying that. Anyways, he has a farmable super attack, which I would be willing to say is much easier than Trunks' farmable super attack, because on his actual 50 stamina event, there is a physical Merge Zamasu that drops that you can feed into this one at a 50% chance. Now, as far as this guy goes, you'll be having to farm the Trunks event that is currently live, Dokkan Awakening him, and then feeding him in there. So that's going to be a little bit more work. The Merge Zamasu drop rate wasn't great on JP. I actually did a stream where we actually farmed those up. But anyways, that's kind of the team that I will be looking at. I actually don't have this guy, so what I will probably do is run, instead of running that Vegeta there, I will probably run the physical Super Gotenks, because I actually end up pulling him on the global version. So that'll probably be my team on global, minus the intelligence Vegeta. I will probably run the Gotenks, and this will 100% be my team. Maybe instead of the Golden Frieza, maybe Janemba, but I threw him in there just kind of round out, which we already have, of course, the tech unit from Fused Zamasu, but still just kind of rounded out. I went ahead and included the Golden Frieza, but I would run Janemba over that. I don't know, just kind of play around with it. But generally speaking, if you have all the God leads, that's probably what your team is going to look like for the most part, as far as both these teams go. Anyways, guys, they've been announced. They're coming to Global. It's going to be awesome, guys. Hopefully it is out here this week. Global has been pretty dead, and we'll do some summons on it and all that other stuff. Guys, if you're new to the channel, consider hitting that sub button. This video is a little weird because I'm using XSplit and I'm doing a much different layout. This isn't the new layout or anything. Unless you guys like it, maybe we can make it the new layout. But this is just kind of me just playing around with my Twitch layout and throwing it into over here on YouTube. But anyways, guys, that's gonna wrap up today's video. Trunks and Fused Zamasu are on their way to the global version of Dokkan Battle. We figured this was what they would do next, especially with the Trunks story event dropping. They're skipping Perfect Cell altogether, it appears. And I don't see them coming back to him. I think we'll talk about this in a different video, but I think they're going to do something different with Cell. So I don't know. We'll have to wait. We'll have to find out. But anyways, guys, that's today's video. Actually, I should have another video dropping later today. But that for now, that's today's video. You guys have a great, great day. Keep on keeping on. Nanogenix here signing off. And we will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.